Hello, everybody. So welcome, and I'm Dr. Jim.
I'm Dr. Isabel, and we're here with Brian, and he is from Egoscue Method.
Pleasure to be here. My name's Brian Bradley. Yeah, so we will make a change. I'll show you some visuals as we go along. That way you'll have a much better idea. If your body is deviating from that design right there, which is perfection, can you get there? You know, maybe. But how about don't be focused on the perfection, just be focused on the road to it and how far you can get up the road. And my analogy, and you being in the dental world before, is amazing because I tell people all the time, does it make sense for you to go to the dentist and have a root canal done and a deep, deep, deep cleaning and all your caries filled? And no, yeah, I love that. And I said, great. Now you're going to spend the next 6 months and not brush and floss your teeth. Does that make sense? And they're like, no, you should always brush and floss. Then why aren't you brushing and flossing your joints by getting your body to align perfectly as well as possible, centrate those joints the way they're supposed to rather than being crooked, and then reap benefits at a level? Why are you fighting and pushing your way through life? Let it come to you and control it if you can control it. And then the physical response that Brian and Egoscue are going to give you is the basis for all the foundation. So
that's brilliant, because that's exactly right. And that's what a lot of people do. They're just fighting their emotions instead of, okay, acknowledge them. It's energy. You cannot contain energy. You need to let it go and release it.
You guys are experts at, like, you would say to me, okay, Brian, ooh, your ancestors, your teeth, all that, right? So we were joking about it. But the entire time, Dr. Isabel, you've been sitting here like this to me.
No, this, you made me realize this is not it. I noticed that this week because of you. Thank you so much.
Well, it's nice to notice it, but I better give you a way out of it.
I know, because I'm horrible in pain right now.
Well, that would be like me walking into the dentist and saying, what's wrong with my mouth? This, 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 and this. And then they leave the room going, I'm not going to fix it.
Seriously, because I'm trying to, I'm looking at myself in there and like my right shoulder is way lower.
Wouldn't it be nice if you didn't have to think about it?
But how can
I? Help me, please help me. So are you guys in a position where you can stand up?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so move whatever you're sitting on, stand up, and let's film this. Just for you guys to experience.
I did do exercises yesterday.
Well, I brushed my teeth today, so I'm already ahead of you. I'm one day better. Okay, so relax your shoulders. Do you have shoes on?
No.
No shoes.
Okay, great. Just relax your shoulders, close your eyes, and think about where your body weight is from left to right. Which foot do you feel is carrying more of your body weight?
Left for me.
Okay.
Mine's right.
How about front to back with your eyes closed? Do you have more weight in the heels of your feet or in the balls of your feet? Or is one in the heel and one's in the ball?
The left for me is kind of even and the right is on the heel.
Mine's both heel.
Okay, good. If you guys were professional athletes, we wouldn't want to start with your weight in your heels standing because most sports go this direction anyway. They're not running backwards. So we got to get it to level out. Now, without hurting yourself, I'm not going to say touch your toes. I'm going to say, can you bend over and go as far as you can? Don't force it. Don't bend your knees. What does it feel like bending over to touch your toes or go that direction?
What does it feel on my knees?
Come back up for a second. Dr. Isabel, can I see your side view? And only you bend, move to your left a little bit.
Move my what?
Left.
Yeah, good. Now just stay right there. Now bend over. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to film this so I can show you something.
I like the sound. Go, oh, wow.
No. Oh, wow, it's amazing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's not real good, but that's okay. We got to start somewhere, right?
Yes, that's always good, See,
so watch, I'm going to show you this video. So turn sideways. Move to your left just a little bit.
To my left.
Yep. Now, I'm just going to ask you to very slowly bend over and hang. And I'm going to explain it on the video as you're talking, because come back up, come back up. We're going to start. Come back up. Ready?
Yes.
And go ahead. And you will see that her hip has not moved yet. Her hip has not moved yet. And right there, her hip begins to move. Everything was bending from the spine or the shoulders.
Mhm.
Now switch positions. Let's put Doc in there. You notice how his belt moved a lot earlier, and look how much further he can go down.
Oh yes, I haven't been able to touch my toes ever.
Oh, really? I think the challenge has just been laid down. Really? Because if you look at this, what I'm talking about is, look at this video. Notice how your pelvis has not moved at all.
Oh.
You were bending from your mid and upper back, so you're this far away from the floor or this.
Uh-huh.
Whereas if you watch him move, see this in a second, watch his belt on the back side of his belt.
Yeah, he started bending earlier.
And then the pelvis went with him. That's called, people in my world, we call that hip hinging.
Hip hinging. Okay.
Whereas you are hip back hinging.
Oh,
I need this to happen.
yes.
Now, let's go through some exercises and see if we can improve it.
Ooh,
Really?
okay.
I don't know. I'm either the hero or the zero after this one.
Heroes, I like heroes.
So I want you to,
Good.
let's get both of you back on camera, because you both can go through this.
Okay.
Just face me,
Okay.
because I'm going to bring you into an emotional thing too, because you guys are into the mind and heart and spirit also. So close your eyes, and I want you to think about the worst event that's ever happened to you in your life, like something serious. I want you to feel it. I want you to let it grab a hold of you, and then I want you to give it a color. And then open up your eyes. So now we have, where's my balance, front to back, left to right. We have, how do I bend over? How far did I go? What did it feel like? And number 3, worst case event, drama that gets a hold of me. How much does it control me? What color did I give it? Okay?
Uh-huh.
So now do me a favor. I want you to take your feet and touch them together. So you want to go pigeon-toed.
Toes together?
Toes together, heels are out around 45 degrees.
Mhm.
Now tighten up your thigh muscles by pushing your knees back.
Mhm.
Yes, hold that. That should feel like it stuck your butt out a little bit.
Yes.
Mhm.
Keep the quads tight. Interlace your hands behind your head like this. And now pull your elbows back. Hold that for 1 minute. So all you're doing is, anybody listening or watching this should get up and try this. Where you're going pigeon-toed, quads tight, elbows back. You're holding that for 1 minute. Now you can't walk around Seattle like this. You can't walk around Tokyo like this. You can't walk around England like this, but you can do this on the golf course right before you pick up a golf club. You could do this if you were a dentist and in between patients, your upper back was hurting, you could do this.
Yes.
Because something's going to change after holding it for 1 minute. Pull those elbows back, tighten up your thighs. You've only got about 20 seconds left.
It feels good on your back.
Just that statement alone lets me know how kinesthetic you are, Doc.
Oh, yes.
Mhm.
Because a lot of people wouldn't feel, they'd go, I don't know, I was standing weird.
Yeah, I feel on the left shoulder with the difficult range of motion.
You're exactly right. Because your torso is a little bit rotated. So if you're rotated and I have you do this and pull this back, it feels stuck because the scapula is stuck.
Right. Mhm.
Okay, drop your arms, fix your feet wherever you want them. You did one exercise. Okay, close your eyes. Where's your balance, left to right, front to back? What's
Wow,
different about it?
everywhere. It's everywhere.
Mm. More even.
Okay, good. Now let's go to another exercise. So I want you to stagger. not right beside each other. Let's put him right behind you, but staggered. So yeah, just right there, because you're going to have your arms out like this, and I don't want you to hit each other. So now get your feet fist width apart at the big toes. So your fist is in between your feet. That's how wide your feet are.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. And I want your feet to be 5 degrees turned in.
Mhm.
So the outside of your foot should be a straight line. It'll look like your feet are slightly turned in a little bit, right?
Yes.
Now take your hands and put them in a fist with your thumb like that. Open that up so your fingernails are like this and real tight with your tendons back here. Put it right here on your side of your temple, right behind your eye.
Mhm.
Thumbs down. Get your ring finger against your face. And now close your elbows together. Open them back up.
What happened, Dr. June?
25 times. It's much harder in a men's dress shirt, by the way.
Yes, that's true.
That's why it's like it's so difficult to get.
Yeah, we'll let him blame it on the dress shirt.
Yeah, that's right. Please.
Look, I'm blaming it on my ancestors, so that's all good.
You win.
You're doing 20 of these. Let's go. Elbows back, elbows touch. Elbows all the way back, elbows touch. Now, what we have trapped by getting your feet that close is we're really firing up your psoas muscle, which is, there's a lot of other ones, but this is the one we're really doing some work on, and that is your gut feeling.
Oh, I love that. Let's improve my gut feeling. I want intuition to
Wow.
get better.
Do you hear how it sounds like he's giving birth back there?
Yes. What's up with you? Huh?
This is why God gave women childbirth, because men, there's no way we could handle it. You girls are so much stronger.
Oh, June. That's
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, come on.
what is going on? You're the skinny ones.
It's so tight, you know, my range of motion is so tight. My gosh. 25.
Now relax. Shake your arms out, shake your feet out, put them wherever you want them.
Oh,
And
my-
now just
it's like I just got a massage.
correct. It shouldn't be pain. But standing there now, just stand there, relax. Close your eyes. Think about where your body weight is, left to right, front to back. It should be pretty level.
Yes.
Now go to that emotional thing. Let that worst case scenario that's ever happened to you, let it grab a hold of you. Feel it again. And then I dare you to try to make it the same color.
Oh my God, no. I can barely hang to the emotion.
It's a pink.
It's really even hard to. What was the emotion? What, you know?
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. Because
I love it.
but think about that. You can create a physical change by using Egoscue to create an emotional release to make your jobs easier with people that you're helping with this.
That's fantastic.
It's
Fabulous.
amazing. That's amazing.
Wow.
Now, hold on. We're not done.
Yeah. We just started.
Turn sideways, Doc.
Tip
And
of
we
the iceberg, right?
Turn sideways.
yeah, they were just there. Now just turn sideways, and now just bend over and touch your toes.
I'm still far from the forward.
I don't care how far. What did it feel like?
Easier. The range
Do
of
it again.
definitely changed. It's like my butt went out first.
Guys, yeah, that's exactly right. Like your pelvis and your hips went here because they're starting to say, oh, you want me to do some movement now, which decreases the stress on the person who bends over and hurts their back when all they're doing is bend over and moving their back to brush their teeth, do the dishes, when the hip should be the mover.
You are brilliant.
Here, you guys can have a seat. Thank you, but that's not true. I'm not joking when I tell you this. Pete Egoscue would tell you this. He, as well as I, were just dumb enough to have no blinders on coming in to realize that the human body has this potential.
Mm.
That's beautiful.
That's what I learned from him, in the sense that just ask the question, what if? So over time, when you add a little bit of stimulus, right? You do a little bit of work, let me meditate for like 10 minutes a day, whatever. Your body over time gets the accumulation effect going. And then one of the days it's the tip of the iceberg and then everything changes.
So is my posture better?
Listen, don't ask me. I'm not the expert. I don't live inside your body, but I'm going to tell you this. Your shoulders are more level, but let me ask you the question. You're sitting in the chair built by the lowest bidder. What does it feel like now?
It changed completely how I feel on my shoulders and my back, my upper back.
What does your butt and your hips and everything else feel like in comparison to that chair compared to before?
It's like I have a, because the thing, maybe I am cheating a little bit because I've heard you before, and I know my butt has to be all the way to the back.
Okay.
And so it's more stable. I feel more stable, more like grounded, I guess.
Doc, how about you?
Yeah, I feel like, so much exercise done and the body's so loose. I'm like, wow, feels good. All the joint feels like active now.
So think about people that say, yeah, I'd really like to go out and buy I think I need an ergonomic chair. I think I need to buy a $3,000 or $7,000 ergonomic chair. And don't get me wrong, there's amazing chairs out there.
Mm-hmm.
But if your body is shaped like this, and you put that body in a $3,000 chair with a $2 butt like he has,
to that butt.
this is him 12 minutes of exercise later.
Oh, wow. Look at
look at the
my gosh.
shoulders. Look at
Well,
his,
thank God he had a tattoo because nobody believes it's the same guy.
Right.
yes. Wow.
That's half of what we do as a business is getting people out of their way mentally and emotionally.
That is
Yes.
well said. Yes.
They have to start from there first, right? No matter how much you're trying to move the body, then give it exercise and stuff. Here it says, no. Resisting all the time.
That's exactly right. 100%.
Oh, self-love and acceptance and
Mhm.
approval of yourself and your
Yeah.
body and how you are.
Yeah, but Dr. Isabel, you're being incongruent right now.
But I'm a human being.
Yes, you are. So no judgment. But
Exactly.
let's rewind this 15 minutes ago when you guys were standing.
Mm-hmm.
And you said, why is this so hard for you? You're the skinny one.
Yes, I know. I've heard that. My subconscious was just kicking in.
Darn those ancestors.
Because I need to improve my emotional
We all have a journey. That's what we say.
malalignment.
But even malalignment comes with a negativity. You need to move your posture, which is in a perfect position right now because it's trying to hold you up straight. But we have a better option for it.
Yes,
Mhm.
you're right.
You could say very easily, wow, I don't know if I like the way I look. Okay, that's fine. Just don't judge it. And when those judgments come up, you could literally say this to yourself. Pete Egoscue again telling me this is what he does. No, thank you for the gift.
I love it. Yeah.
I hope this was helpful.
Yes.
People can get a hold of me. They can DM me, and you guys can push them to our website. They can get a hold of me, ask questions. I do try to answer everybody's DMs and Q&As on Facebook and Instagram.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank
you're the
you.
person with the passion from the heart. Just like Tony, I can see that just Tony's energy comes out.
Yes, yes.